Okay, so this is the 22nd of January, 2024, not 2022, like I just said. With me on my Elevate You in conversation is our first guest who did his pre-recorded conversation a couple of weeks ago. And we're just going to do a little bit of an introduction to Phil, and then basically we'll go through some questions and answers with you. So,
Okay.
so this is the first one of many, hopefully, and we're going to have all sorts of different people on. Like I said, Phil is the first person who volunteered, so it's first come best dressed, shall we say? And a little bit about Phil's background is he's a martial artist, fellow martial artist like myself, and also is what can I say, budding actor. So you're blossoming, aren't you? Is that a good word to say that? You're developing.
Yeah, whichever way you want it for it.
Yeah, yeah. So he's a budding actor, getting into the films, different types of genres. He's travelled quite extensively doing his films, and he's gone all over the place with his martial arts as well. So I'm going to introduce to Phil, and we're going to do a quick 15-20 minutes on Phil's background. So over to you and welcome, Phil.
Thanks. So my name is Phil, and I spent many years in the martial arts. This May is my 30 years in mixed martial arts. Just naming a few how I started with traditional Budokan karate under my sensei, Mike Newton.
Yeah.
And then I enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing many learning the discipline and the Japanese art. It was just fantastic. I also moved on to Thai boxing with my instructor Craig Fitzsimmons.
Yeah.
Previous to Craig, also still in Thai boxing under Master Sandy Holt, where I'm a student and also an assistant, helping out to teach, which I really enjoy doing. That's where I currently am at the minute. I also hold a third-degree black belt in freestyle martial arts under the Hayward Academy, which I spent quite many years doing that. Going through assistant instructor to qualified level 1 instructor, and being the highest grade there as a first-degree black belt.
Yeah.
And then I did seminars. I've done big seminars and trained with people. And my other grandmaster, he is Grandmaster Ian Parker from MPSK in Peterborough, where I currently train as well. Which I drive 3 hours just to go and train with him when I can get down there. So my main two clubs is MPSK and Bolton Thai boxing.
So how did you get into the martial arts, Phil? What was your catalyst, should we say, the big sort of thing that set you going?
It has to be Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I think
Bruce Lee and many other people like Chuck Norris. It was them two what give that spark for the martial arts, and the sports never interested me. It was just the martial arts.
Yeah, and so this is your 30th year, you say. So are you going to do any celebrations?
I don't know what the plan is. I know we got the martial arts show, which I'm going to be there on the one-day event, and then the Hall of Fame has collected many awards already. And then I'm going to be in Bridlington for 2 days, which will be my 30 years on the 19th of May. So I started back in 1994.
Yeah. So when we first had our conversation a few weeks back, and knowing you and getting to know your background and your history, you're breaking into different types of acting. And we touched on your acting skills and everything. So your acting skills, has that been, your martial arts, has that helped you in any type of way?
Yeah, it has helped, because having the martial arts background does help in the film industry. Because I get to use the skills in there as well. Not all the films, but most of them. It's very good to have, really. Yeah.
Okay. And what type of films are you aiming at? Because obviously I've seen a couple of films that you've been, which is a bit scary for me, with the old swords and everything going around there. So what type of films would you aim to go for? What's your pinnacle?
Well, I've done I've done the action stuff, and I still do them anyway. But my main aim is to do full acting, full dialogue,
Yeah,
drama. Concentrate more on the dialogue and the acting side, as being the best I can, and um, do less fights, do less action as
yeah,
best really.
yeah,
But I mean, I'll do it all. Whatever comes up, I'll still do it. Whether it's action or whatever it is, I don't
yeah,
mind.
yeah. And did you have to go into any type of formal training? What was it? What you training on? Have you just picked it up along and gone to workshops?
Mm. I've been to we did the screen fighting on the courses and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
with the Wirework courses as well. I enjoy doing them. I did a few screen fight ones down in Birmingham, and uh, I just picked it up really. It just fell for me, and I just rolled into it, and I just fitted the right character for things.
yeah, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. So, I mean, you mentioned wire work. I mean, I saw the video where you get
Yeah.
flung back, don't you? And that's what you get really dragged back, don't you? So that looks really interesting. What type of specialist training do you have to do for that?
Well, I just did the course, a couple of courses. I am going to do some more courses when they come up. I'm not a
Yeah.
professional. I'm not a professional stuntman. I
Mm.
just enjoy going doing these courses. I mean, it was the fantastic team at Flashing Blades at
Yeah.
South Wales. They are the professionals. They're the professional stuntmen with the
Yeah.
wire work and other things like that. And I just went down to learn a little bit
Yeah.
and take it on board. And it does help. It does help for filming as well. It's really really good. I recommend them to everybody to go and learn.
So as you're developing your skill set, I mean, obviously in the acting, are you going to be pulling away from the martial arts, or are you going to still be focusing on martial arts?
Uh, I still focus on martial arts. I mean, I want the acting to take over my life and
Yeah.
what I do, but I'll always do the martial arts. I'll always come back to martial arts. If I'm not
Yeah.
filming,
Yeah.
I'm always going to be true martial arts wherever I can get to. I mean, there's other goals I want to achieve,
Mm.
and I will always be training. I'll always be in the gym. I'll always go and help people and
Mm.
Thai boxing, and when I can get down to Peterborough, I'll go and train and
Yeah.
things like that. But
Yeah.
that's if I'm not filming. But if I'm filming, then I concentrate more on that. That's where I want my life to go to.
Yeah. So apart from your acting and your martial arts, what's your biggest goal?
Uh, the biggest goal is to be successful in life and uh, achieve my dreams and goals and push my career to the highest I can get to. Same with the martial arts as well.
Yeah.
I want to do more goals. Like I want to do a fight as well next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I don't want to do loads of fights. I'm not bothered about that. I just want to do one fight. But my
Yeah.
main goal is to push the acting career as high as possible and be very very successful and have a great life really and just enjoy what I do.
Yeah. So you just mentioned fights there. So are you going to get back in the ring? Is that what you're going to be doing? Will that be tight or would that be kumite on the mat?
It'll be traditional karate style.
Oh. Yeah.
With my with amazing people down in Hampshire. I think it's in Hampshire, down in London.
Yeah.
Um,
Is
who,
that Daz Stirrat?
yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a fight with him, and I also want to try. I want to do a fight for MPSK as well for Team Great Britain.
Yeah.
Um, Whether it happens or not, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will do my best to do it. And if I do it, then I will fight my hardest and try and accomplish what I want to do.
Yeah. What's your favourite technique then on the mat in traditional?
Uh, I just like the fights. I just like fighting. I'm not bothered about doing the forms or the katas.
Yeah.
Uh, I just want to get in there
Yeah.
and spar and fight and just experience it again.
Yeah. 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 Well, Phil, it's been amazing. I mean, obviously, what we're going to do, we'll wrap up there for this particular one, and then on, I think we'll run your full interview on Wednesday. We'll get
Okay.
it on Wednesday. We'll share it on. We'll put it on, try and get it onto Facebook and everything else, and get you promoted. But I mean, doing this like little radio show or anything, obviously we don't get a lot of listeners, and we would just get tapping into things. But things like this, would this help? Is this going to be helping you, do you think?
I think it does, yeah. I mean, this is not my first time I've been interviewed and things. I got interviewed the other day in America.
Yeah,
I've done interviews in South Africa, and I want to do more of this kind of thing.
yeah,
To tell my story and what I've learned and stuff. If it's
mm,
on radio, if it's in a book, or if it's in a magazine or paper or something like that.
yeah. Would you ever write a book?
Maybe, possibly. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I always say to people, everyone's got a good book in them.
Yeah, I mean, we have got something good coming up the end of February as well. We're in London for the film festival, fashion show, photo shoots where I'm on the red carpet as well.
Oh,
Me,
very good.
the producer from the new film, he's going to be there. Dad's going to be there. A few people are going to be there.
Good.
When we did The Witch Man and Headless Horror. So we're going to be interviewed. I'm going to try and send a few autographs for sign as well. So
Yeah,
that goes.
Well, brilliant. I mean, I've set my hat off to you, doing really well. And when you say you want to be successful, I think in what you're doing already, you're on that road already, aren't you?
I'm doing what I can, doing best.
Well, that's all you can do, mate. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. And as always, thank you for your support, Phil. You're an amazing bloke. And thank you so much.
No, you're very welcome, mate.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Just hang on. I'll just stop that recording.